We're gonna give it a few minutes. See some folks roll in here. Today we're gonna be going over a few knives that were given to me by BATTLBOX. They have a Black Friday deal going on right now. If you have any questions, just throw them in the chat. I'll be happy to try to answer any of them. A few minutes here, we'll get started on the video unboxing. Earlier today, I had did an unboxing of this. I was just trying to break it up into two different segments. Wasn't sure who was going to be available at what time during Thanksgiving. I just finished my Thanksgiving dinner about an hour ago, so I'm tired. That turkey. So we're going to be covering the several knives that were given to me for from BATTLBOX, and it's for the Black Friday event they're doing. They're doing some YouTube sales anyway for this Black Friday. The sale prices are already in effect, so if you go down to that link, the product link right there, you'll see the sales prices. So let's get started. We're gonna bust open these knives and take a quick look at them. And then after that, I was gonna go through and try cutting some stuff with them, seeing how well they cutting leather, cutting paper, and scrap. Basically got 6 different knives here. There's several pocket knives and a couple fixed blade knives. And we're going to get to unboxing these. I'm showing them off here. They're all available at Black Box or BATTLBOX. Sorry. And they're all on sale right now as well for Black Friday. They'll be on sale for about a week here. So let's get started on the brooder right here. This is the BSD brooder. It's a pocket knife. Kind of looks like your typical pocket knife here. Has a little belt clip on it, and has a little quick open here in the back, and it locks right down in here, so you can push on it to open it up or close it up. And just a flick to get it open here. They come pretty sharp. They're all really nice and sharp. This one here has kind of has a fiberglass feel in this green area here. We change the lighting a little bit. And then you got your kind of metal down here. So it's kind of a two different styles on the grip. So we'll put that one right here. So let's get into the Rock and River knife here. By the way, these are all on sale. Black Friday deal they're doing, BATTLBOX, on all these different pocket knives. The sale's going on for about a week here. So we got this one also has a little quick opener right here. And this is a Rock and River knife. The handle's kind of like a fiberglass feel again, with a little texture on it. And the lock is actually a little different here. You got a button for the lock. So you push that button, it'll close up. And you also got this little these nubs here on the knife blade that will you can open it from there. But yeah, ooh, it does open nice and quick from the back. This is a little different. I haven't seen this style before with the button to close it up. And it has a lanyard hole right here. And it also has a belt clip. And it comes with a little zipper case for it. There's no belt loop on the zipper case. It's just a little mini case. Maybe just slide in your back pocket or something. But and if you want to see the texture, I was going to show it to you right here. I have a little zoom up here where you can kind of see that that fiberglass texture that the handle has. You can kind of feel it. It has kind of a almost like a really fine sandpaper feel. There's your knife. So that's the Rugged River. And again, at the end here, we'll cut some stuff up with them, test them all out. And there's your button right there that you push to open and close it. So got these first two knives here. Let's go to the third. There's 6 total knives here. This is a Wesson, another little pocket knife. It's unpacked here. So this too has a kind of a sandpapery texture, fiberglass like material, and it has a lanyard hole, and it has a belt clip. It also has a quick flip on the back, and it has your more typical lock that's right here beneath the blade. A push to close it up. Opens nice and quick from the quick clip. Kind of a little stubby pocket knife. Really stout, wide kind of girth on it. Also pretty fat back end of the blade. If you need to do some knocking on it. And I could show a little close up of that as well. And you can kind of see that fiberglass texture here. Feels good in the hand, nice and grippy. It's not slippy at all. And the weight of it for this one, the handle's quite a bit lighter, I think. It feels lighter in the handle than it does in the blade. Feel a little more weight in the blade. So let's move on to the Fox knives. So this guy's kind of cool, kind of a desert looking style knife here. And it has a little belt clip, and it's kind of, I don't know what kind of material it is, but it has a lot of texture in it. It's not a quick flip, you just gotta pull it open, and it has a lock around the back to unlock it and push it closed as such. It's kind of a fat stubby blade. Again, we could kind of look a little closer look at it here. You can really see the texture zoomed up here. It has a nice feel in the hand when you're holding the handle there. Has a real sharp point at the end. So we got, this is the Fox. And then we go to the last two. We got a couple different fixed blades here. And they both have this sheath that you put them on and that will go on your belt. And they fit nice and snug in the sheath, at least as they're new here. And this will be your, this is a Ross and Comer knife. And it was actually designed in Anchorage, Alaska. This nice short knife. Good solid handle here. Handle's smooth. And the weight feels about, it's a little heavier in the handle actually, because you got the actually the blade part goes all the way through the handle, so it's a full metal from end to end. And there's really no texture on the handle if you want to look at it close up. It's pretty smooth. And the knife goes to a sharp point at the end. And then we have the last fixed blade knife here. This is a 20th anniversary edition. And this is a sip knife, limited edition. And this is it's a small but pretty brutal little knife. It's a brute, really. It has a single belt loop that goes on your side there, and it has a nice tight fit. It'll stay in place. This one has kind of like a walnut handle on it. Again, the blade goes all the way, and it actually goes to a lanyard hole at the end. And it's pretty balanced knife, from the blade to the handle. It feels really balanced in it, and it got a lot of good weight feel, like a chopping feel to the knife itself. The end is more of a blend. It's not real pointy sharp. And the texture, actual knife blade itself is actually has kind of a rough like texture to it. You can see here. You can see at the point how it kind of just has a kind of a rounded end there. It's not dagger pointy. And you can see the wood, kind of walnut style wood, smooth hand grip. And you have a little bit of texture on the top of the blade here where your thumb goes. So there are just 6 knives, and I was gonna do some cutting action with them now, so we could check that out. Let's see here. Get in place to do some cutting here. Get these out of the way. So let's start out with this guy here, the BSD brooder. Has a pointy blade. Alright, these are all nice and sharp. We'll just take a piece of paper here and just run it down. See how much action we have to do if we just pull it straight down. I pretty much pull it straight down, no carving we have to do at all. We got a pretty good cut right through the paper. And take a little piece of rope here. See what it takes to cut the rope. 1, 2, rope cut. I see about a hunk of strap. So this is just your typical cranker strap that you use in binding stuff down in trailers. It's So I got that chopped in half. And what else I got here? This is an old leather belt. See about chopping this. Alright, let's give this a go. One. Oh, I got it. One shot. Nice knife. And the final test I was going to do on that one is just how it does, you know, just pointy stabbing it in. There's a big old hunk of just a lot of cardboard. And so there you have it there. Pretty healthy push. Do one more. Can't quite get all the way down flat to the blade. So that's the BSD Brooder. So let's move on to the next guy. Let's try this fox knife. A little shorter blade, but we'll go through the same things. Cut a piece of paper. One paper. Just your typical 8.5 by 11. And ideally I want to just be able to go straight down. Feel like it's a little bit sharper than the other one, so did real well. And let's try a chunk of rope here, find the end. Alright, the other one I had to do it twice, so let's see how. There we go. One shot there. And what do we have next? A strap. Let's cut a piece of strap with this. There we go. And then the belt. This is a pretty wide belt with this short knife. Let's see how we do. Oh, did it. So got the belt. It's doing pretty good for how small it is. And we're just going to do this stab down test, see how that goes. The handle doesn't feel as good for going straight down, but let's see. So for the length, it's about the same percentage down. One more as the other one. So there you go. That's the fox knife for you. So let's move on to the this guy, the Rocket River knife. It looks pretty much typical like your pocket knife, but this is the one with the button on it. So we're gonna give this a go on cutting some stuff. And from the other two, for blade length, they're about the same length. Of course, this little mini guy, a bit shorter. This guy's a bit shorter than this one. But this one's narrower than both of them. Goes to more of a point. So let's see how it does cutting. Get a piece of paper here. So ideally I could just go straight down on it. Messed up once. I think that was my own fault though. There you go. So cuts good on the fine paper. No slicing. You just go straight down on the paper. Let's try this. Do the rope. Cut a piece of rope here. There, just fine. Cut some strap. I'll cut myself here. Let's see. There we go. And cut a chunk of belt. There we go. So it does well. Now let's try the stab down test and the hunk of cardboard. Has a nice handle, nice straight handle to hold on to. That bottomed out all the way easy, actually, comparative. Wow. So bottom all the way out right to where these nubs are at. No problems at all, actually. Not that time. Third time I'm trying to see. Almost. So this one's gone the farthest for that full blade. Wow. So you can tell just because it's narrower, pointier, did a lot better on the stab test. So let's move on. So we have the Wesson. So let's give this some cut tests. So we'll go for the paper. So again, I want to be able to ideally go straight down. There you go. That's my own skill on that one. I think it does just fine going straight down. Nice and sharp. Cut a chunk of rope. Did well on that, just fine. Cut a piece of strap. Just fine on that guy. And cut some leather belt. This is a shorter blade too. It's kind of pretty close, identical to this the Fox. So it gets less of an advantage when you're slicing through the stuff. A lot less blade to work with. Got it. I mean, darn near most of the width of the blade when cutting that guy. But it's sharp enough it just slices right through. And this is a pretty fat, stubby blade. Let's see how it does stabbing down. Make sure I don't cheat and go into the current holes. Almost didn't bottom out. Do it again. Really close to bottoming out. Just the 1/8 of an inch left there. One last time. I'll try extra hard. There we go. That bottomed out that time. So did pretty good. Being fat. But it is shorter too. Alright, so we got the 4 pocket knives. Let's do these last 2 fixed blade knives. That's a long blade. This should have a good advantage cutting rope and strap and belts. So let's take on a piece of paper. Alright. So I did good. Straight down it. And go for the rope here. Oh, easy. It's actually fun cutting rope with this guy. He's got more of a blade to play with. And the strap. Oh, that cut through. Almost just pushed through. Did really well. Belt here. Nice. Did really well. I tell you, this is a good cutting knife. It's more enjoyable cutting those things with this than the shorter blades, the smaller blades. You feel more confident anyway. So let's do this stab test. This is a big blade. I don't know how far we'll get into this. Let's give it a go. I mean, depth-wise, pretty far for how big a blade it is. Went about that far down. I'm kind of curious compared to like this one I bottomed out. Bottomed out right there. So almost the same depth. as this little guy. Let's try one more. I got a good handle to hold on to, so I really give it all force with this one. Almost. Only about a ½ inch of blade left on that one. It's gonna be hard to get out. There you go. I made sure too that it won't go stabbing through my table. I was like, I better not be stabbing no holes through my table. Nice. I really enjoyed cutting with this knife, the Condor Sip knife, fixed blade. It is, of course, a fixed blade, so it's quite of a outfit when you're wearing it. But I feel like it has, you know, some pretty good weight to it. To you know, I could chop at small little limbs and pull out some spear ends if you ever wanted to. If you're getting all out in the woods and off-grid type exploring. All right, so the final guy. This is the Russ and Kramer fixed blade. Real short, real stubby. Feel like it's more of a for hunting, you know, doing the gutting part. You get a nice short blade to do your work. But let's see how it does. Trimming some rope. Oh, darn. I didn't get it. I feel like it's a... Let me give it another attempt. Man. Okay. There we go. Definitely took a little more effort with this guy, cutting that rope. You have to put some force into it. Let's go with the strap now. There we go. Definitely some effort there too, but it got it. And let's give the belt a go. Oh, I gotta do the paper. Don't let me forget to do the paper. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Oh, didn't think it'd do it, but it did it. But man, that blade, not a lot left for the width of that belt. Let's do the paper real quick. See how that does. Sharp. Cuts right through. But so there you have it. These are two fixed blades. By the way, they're all on Black Friday sale right now at BATTLBOX, or on the link, the product link on this live stream. Or you could go to my channel and I'll put a link to their website to where these knives are all on sale. So just go to the community tab and you can check that out. But yeah, they have 6 specials going on. They're all YouTube specials. So let me get a close-up of all these. So you can check them out a little closer. So here you got it. The fixed blades come with the sheath. So that would be your setup here for this guy. This one cuts real nice, as you saw on the live stream. This one didn't cut as well, but I mean, it is sharp. Cut right through the paper, no problems. I think it's just a shorter blade and doing those kind of cuts, a little more effort. This one's darn near effortless. These all performed about the same, cutting the knives, the strap, you know, knifing through the strap, the rope, the leather belt, and the paper. I'd say these are all right there, about the same performance. You know, even with this short blade, it did quite well. Cutting through all those. And look at the width of that. It doesn't get much room to slice through when it's going. This has a far more better advantage. But it does quite well. This is one of my favorite. I just like the look, like the feel. You got that little like lip here that, you know, gives you a little confidence that you're not gonna slide up on the knife. And it's comfortable, real comfortable right there. And then you got this guy, and this is pretty typical lock here. And then it has the quick open on the back. I like that quick open. All one-handed operation, pretty easy with that. And that is one thing this is lacking. It's not really a one-hander. Gotta use something to get going, but it's not that easy to open up on its own. Just just the old school, you know, lock on the back, and that's how it works. And you just pull it open, pull the blade open to get going. But I still like it. And this one got the lock in the bottom of the blade here, and it has a quick open, real nice. Has a really stout, short blade, super thick. Now compared to these are a bit thinner. This is just really stout. You really work on things. Get no blade bend. And then you got this guy. And this one's a little different. It has a button here for the release. And it just pretty much drops down. And then you have the quick open. Bam. Opens real quick, real nice. So those are the blades. They're all on sale and available. If you have anything that you want to ask about, shoot it in the text here, because that's pretty much the whole demonstration. I can stay online a little longer here if any of you want to see anything getting cut again. Just shoot in the messaging chat right there what you'd like to see, and I'll try to show it to you. And just get the angle here. So these are all the blades. So yeah, if you have anything to ask, just ask in the chat. Oops, misspelt it, but you get the point. I just chatted in the chat there. If anyone's interested in asking a question, shoot it in the chat, and be happy to answer that. Again, all these are on sale at battlebox.com. They have a YouTube special for Black Friday, discounting all, you know, the prices on all these knives. And the sale will be going for about a week here over Cyber Monday as well. And you could go into the link I provide there. It has all 6 knives, links to all 6 knives if you want to purchase them through that. Or you could go to BATTLBOX site. I have the link on my community page that shows all 6 knives when you click on that link on the BATTLBOX website. And of course, you could always ask questions in the community page under the post I did for these knives. If you have any additional questions after this live stream is over, and I could even start another live stream later if I get some questions through there. So yeah, just go check it out. There are some awesome gifts. My son's favorite, I think, was this black one. He likes this black one. I think he just likes the black look and the sharpness, the pointiness of it. And this was my favorite. I like it small, compact, it's sharp. It is a slower opening knife, but I'm not usually needing speed to when I'm opening up the knife to get working on something. And for how short the blade is, it's super sharp. And cuts really well. And just through the testing I did, this guy is the best cutter. It cuts strap, rope, even paper really well, and a lot less effort than all these ones that are here. This one does the best cutting. It has the advantage of the longer blade, but it just rips through the stuff with a lot less effort. Alright, so I'm going to end the live stream here and hope to hear from you on the community channel. Feel free to ask questions there. You could also reach out to me on the email in my About page. So we'll catch you all later.